Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Let's go running off cliffs together. We are heading south towards Cheydinhal, having just stopped by a few places on the way. And there goes our torch. These are dark times, there's no denying, and pewter plate, let's get that out of here. We're struggling with inventory space enough as it is. We departed from the Imperial City a few episodes ago, stopped by Roxy Inn, Mafala's Shrine, Frostfire Glade, Silvertooth Cave, and then we did the gutted mine for Azura. And now we're headed south. This is why I love checking out places on the map as we travel. Like, we can see the arc that we took through the mountains like this. It's also why I don't like finding places I don't check out, because it doesn't feel like it's a fair representation of where I've been and what I have done. So right now we are going to head on down to Cheydinhal, because there are a couple of things we want to do there. Firstly, we want to talk to the Fighters Guild, something we should have done in Anvil, so we can get the next mission, which I believe points us in the direction of Skingrad, which would be good. We'll have to stop by the Dark Brotherhood, where we will get a quest that leads us to Coral, which is also good because that's where we want to take Martin to do the Wayne and Priory quest, and after doing that quest, Oblivion portals will open across the land. And since we're getting close to level 17, I figure we can probably go and check out a couple of those. We have to be closing several of them anyway, 60, and even though we'll probably then do a couple of them at a lower level, it's not the end of the world, even if we can't get all of the best sigil stones. Because with the amount of portals we'll be checking out at high level, we'll most likely get most varieties of those stones either way. Alright, I have my Flame Atronach with me right now. I guess I'll just keep it with me. I kind of like the Atronach, the Flame Atronach. But that's why something like a Storm Atronach would be cool, because it's big and has the powers of David combined with the extra elemental powers, you know? So if we make a couple of weakness to shock spells, that would go wonderfully with it. Let's pick this Narn route. It's important for our quest, though we are in no particular rush. Here we are at the east gate of Cheydinhal. Let's get into this shady town and see what's up. There's Brother Martin. We also want to go around town and make sure that we pick up the books that are located around the place, but
go ahead.
I think for now the Dark Brotherhood is the closest, and the next mission's gonna be, it's not too difficult of a mission, but it has an interesting condition that I hope we should be able to, depends on the guards really. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. For now we have to go find Vicente Valtieri. We're getting close to the end of his quest line, which is good because then he will offer to turn us into a vampire. And I am kind of eager to get that done with. So let's take a shortcut. Wow. Hey.
So, you infiltrated the Imperial prison, eliminated Valandreth, and killed not one guard. Most excellent. In addition to your standard reward, I present to you this bonus. Behold, the scales of pitiless justice. While carried, the scales will magically enhance your strength, intelligence, and agility, but diminish your personality. A powerful tool indeed.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So as long as we keep this thing around with us in our inventory, it weighs 4, then we will get those extra bonuses. And I approve. So, where were we? Ah, yes, contract.
I have a special contract that needs fulfillment. In truth, I don't wish to offer it to any other family member. I've come to rely on your abilities.
Okay.
We're usually called upon to take a life, but not this time. This contract requires us to stage the assassination of a marked man. Are you ready?
Okay.
You must go to the city of Coral and break into the house of Francois Mortieri. Inside you will find Mortieri waiting for you. Do not kill him. You see, Francois Mortieri is a marked man. He owes a considerable sum to the wrong kind of people, so they have sent an enforcer to kill him. Here, you will use this specially poisoned knife to stage Mortieri's death in the enforcer's presence. Mortieri himself will provide more details. This is an unusual contract. Mortieri had to make a special arrangement with us before it was approved. I trust in your professionalism.
Of course, you know me. This poison knife you gave me.
The blade has been coated with a rare poison called langur wine. 1 drop in a normal human bloodstream will mimic the effects of death immediately. I have provided you with a vial of antidote, which will be used to revive Francois Mortieri after you successfully stage his death. You should also know that there's only enough langur wine on the blade for this 1 contract. After Mortieri is sliced, the knife will be useless.
Okay. What was this special arrangement?
The Dark Brotherhood is not in the business of staging deaths, no matter how much gold is offered. Sithis demands blood, and blood must be paid. In order to accept the contract, we demanded a life. Mortieri offered his mother, and we accepted. Lucien has already taken care of that detail.
His mother.
The knife I gave you has been coated with a rare poison called langur wine. You need only cut Mortieri once, and he will appear to die. The Count of Skingrad is not all he seems.
Indeed. We'll be checking him out for the Mages Guild, actually.
Spill some blood for me, dear sister.
I will. Vicente's note to Ochiva. I think I remember this one, actually. Ochiva. I'm gonna try and mimic his voice. Vicente Vault. No, I can't even do it. Damn that young fool, Antoinetta, and her experimental recipes. As if the stench of her cooking weren't bad enough. Last week she made a particularly offensive dish consisting of mandrake, onions, and garlic. Garlic! I have told her repeatedly of the danger this plant poses to me, but she has obviously not heeded my warnings. It is strange, this reaction I have to garlic. In all my wanderings and all my research, I have never encountered another vampire thusly affected. It is true that some popular lore holds that all vampires have an inherent weakness to garlic, but this is simply not the case. My situation, as far as I can tell, is unique. If I were to somehow come into contact with garlic, if it in some way came to be on my person, the results could be catastrophic. I would most certainly suffer from a loss of strength and stamina, and fear my resistance to magic would be nearly completely nullified. He is pretty much revealing his biggest weakness right here. But why would we need to know that? So please, Ochiva, as mistress of the sanctuary, I beg you to keep Antoinetta on a tighter leash. I love her as a sister, of course, but cannot be held accountable for my actions should you continue to disregard my own personal safety. The tenets clearly state that one family member may not kill another, but I need to remind you there is no restriction against draining Antoinetta of a few pints of her precious life's blood. He is not too happy about that. Okay, let's just make sure we keep garlic far away from Vicente. Apparently he's not a fan. Mirage Dar is not here. Let's just go talk to our family members and see if they have a couple of interesting things to say. Hey.
I am honored by your presence.
Nice new dagger.
Greetings, sister. I do hope you are well.
I am so well. Oh, you don't have anything to say. Okay.
I've heard some talk.
It seems like the rumors are the same.
Go now, dear family member.
We probably won't have to check out the rumors anymore because we already got them. Ooh, speaking of which, there's actually a couple of books here in the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. Let me just get my mouse cursor over to the other screen here. So we have something called the Rear Guard, found in the training room. The Gold Ribbon of Merit, also in the training room. And the Wolf... Wait, wasn't there a book here? Did we already get that? I remember there was a book on this bookshelf. I think we actually managed to get that the last time we were here, so yeah. Alright, let's go into the living quarters first. There are a couple of books here we want to grab in the city, because I like checking things off of lists. Sumi. Ah, Teinava, let's talk, buddy.
Ah, dear friend, may I steal a moment of your time? I have a rather delicate situation I was hoping you could help me with. This is a personal matter, and will have no bearing on your standing within the Dark Brotherhood. Would you like to hear more?
Intriguing. Sure, we can do this Shadow Scale quest, because it's on the road to where I'm thinking of heading next, back to Leowin. Sure, go ahead, this suits me just fine.
I find your decision most agreeable. Now the details. Far south of here, on the southern end of Cyrodiil, lies a swamp called Bogwater. Hiding in that swamp, you will find an Argonian shadow scale named Scartail. Kill this renegade, and bring me his heart as proof of the deed.
The Renegade Shadow Scale.
When Ochiva and I trained with the Dark Brotherhood as children, we befriended another initiate, a shadow scale by the name of Scartail. The three of us were inseparable. When our training was completed, we reluctantly parted ways. But now, the unthinkable has happened. Scartail has fled Black Marsh and refuses to fulfill his duties as a royal assassin. This is an act of treason. This treachery must be punished. Just as a member of the Dark Brotherhood cannot kill a fellow family member, a shadow scale is forbidden from slaying another shadow scale. That is why you must go to Bogwater and eliminate that treacherous snake. Please kill Scartail so Chiva and I can put this matter behind us.
Alright. Reasonable. Got any tips for me, by the way?
The Enforcer will not appreciate your little show. He'll likely attack you on sight, but you must resist the urge to fight back.
Indeed.
May you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear sister.
I don't think there's a point of waking up Mirage Dar. I don't see what he could really do for me right now. She's just sipping up on that ale.
Hello, dearest sister.
The contract?
I once slept in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. It's damp, cold, and cursed. Getting Mortier out of there may be a challenge.
Yeah, he'll be taken to the Undercroft after he is poisoned.
Good luck, sister. I hope you don't get killed.
What?
I mean, well, you know.
Oh, right, we're carrying way too much stuff with us at the moment, so we have to pop several spells just to be able to walk. We really have to stop by a merchant pretty soon. Okay, I don't think Schemer is going to help us out. But I do want to talk to the rest, because if I hadn't talked to everybody, I might have actually missed the Shadow Scale quest, so that's good.
Greetings.
Scartail.
Scartail is a traitor to Argonia and a blight upon Tamriel. Kill him, as my brother requests, and we will be forever in your debt.
I just wanted to hear her opinion about
Go now
Scartail.
to your family member and
So when we approach Scartail, we will actually get a choice. A choice whether to kill him or pretend we killed him in exchange for some treasure. Hey, you got some new armor, finally. Orcish armor for an Orcish orc. Although you might wanna work a little bit on your swings there. You're worse than David right now.
I know what you're thinking.
Contract.
What? Fake a death? And you can't even kill the Enforcer? Huh. I don't envy you, friend. But a contract's a contract. Just do what you've got to do.
Alright, I suppose.
Happy hunting, my sister.
Yes, happy hunting indeed. So this is the training room right now, so... chest in the training room is what we're looking for. I don't see a chest anywhere, really. Is this the training room? I mean, yeah, okay. Wow, double skill book in one place. That's quite something. The rear guard is light armor. The gold ribbon of merit, that's marksman. Okay. Good. 2 skill books, so that's done, and those were the remaining ones here in the sanctuary, it seems. Okay. Wonderful. You keep doing you. Eventually we'll learn a shortcut to get out of the sanctuary so we don't have to walk through the abandoned house, but we don't have that privilege just yet. So, now that we're here in Cheydinhal, what's next on the agenda? Let's see, talk to the Fighters Guild is what I've written. Oh, Brother Martin, I wasn't doing anything shady in the basement. What are you talking about? I was, meeting some friends, some good friends of mine. Alright, so, let's get into the Great Chapel of RK. Because, of course, there is a book in the chapel as there is in every place, I think, right? Is there not a book in the... Oh, it doesn't look like there's actually a book here. That's surprising. I thought there was going to be one book in every place. All right. I stand corrected. I'm considering buying a house here in town, actually. Right, can I just make you wait here? Because he's just gonna complicate matters when I try to steal books and such, so... Let's just remember where we placed him, so I feel... Alright. Let's make our way. I only have one lockpick, so we're just gonna do this manually. That's fine. Assuming we won't have to worry about that anymore once we get the skeleton key. Oh boy. Hey doggies. Oh, such good doggies. Daisy and Luna, they're not attacking me. So, on a table upstairs we have the first volume of A Dance in Fire. There we go. Acrobatic skill. I'll take it. Okay. Boink. That's another book gotten. What are we looking for? Willow Bank. I think Willow Bank is over here. I think this big building is Willow Bank. On a second floor chest... No, this is Riverview. I'm totally wrong. This is the house you can buy. I think... Is it? I really don't know. I don't... You did not hear that? That was definitely not a Skype sound. What are you talking about? Whoops! I better fix that. Okay, sometimes tabbing out of Oblivion makes it unstable, so if it crashes now on a loading screen, I wouldn't be surprised. I've sort of come to terms with the instability of the program, though, of the game. It's very, very buggy and unstable, but I guess it's okay since it is such a relatively old game. It's just, and it's Bethesda, so when you combine those two together, all I hope is that my save will never get corrupted or messed up in any way. That's like that's the big fear, of course. But I hope we should be fine. Incident in Necrom, that's an illusion skill book. And a hard jewelry box. Don't mind if I do. Let's push these guys up. There we go. Jade Ruby Ring. If you don't like the lockpicking minigame in Oblivion, you should focus on getting to the Arcane University as soon as possible so you can make the Blessing of the Grey Fox. It trivializes it. Mage's Guild. Oh, seriously, I rated the Mage's Guild here, but I never found that? How sloppy of me. Alright, in the Mage's Guild basement, on a bookshelf, one above the bottom shelf. Wonderful. We are making quick progress here. Yes, I remember this, guilds. Ooh, goodies. Okay, yeah, we have to sell off things now.
Journeyman.
Hey, Deetsan, you're in charge here now. Good times. Ugh. Alright. Who sells? Where's the girl who sells? She's usually right here. Gonna take all, and then we're gonna wait around for her to show her face so I can finally sell some stuff off. Well, it kinda depends on her prices. We'll see. We have to check out her prices. I actually think the book merchant in town has a lot of gold to offer. And we have to go to Machna's books anyways, because there's a book that we can only get that is sold there.
Journeyman.
Hello, I was just coming to check out your stock. Where's my Thornir's bargain spell? There we go.
Well met.
Hey.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Alright, 800 gold. Oh well, that's fine. I don't think we need to buy more health potions. We should just focus on things that we can combine into something that's a damage poison. Restore Magicka, it would still be kind of good though, but I think we're actually let's keep buying that. Restore health, restore Magicka, damage health. That's damage Magicka, no. That's what we're gonna be going for. Wisp stock caps. Wonderful. Okay. How good are you? You're an apprentice actually. She's Thornir levels. Okay. So that's a thing. I think she's an apprentice. We'll get pretty good, decent prices here. Like if I was to sell off an iron bow, she would actually agree to that. 86% even. And then I sold off and I should probably keep the elven arrows, I think. Then I sold off an iron arrow.
I can't afford to do.
Oh boy. I think you see what's coming up here. Oh man. No. 85%. That's pretty good, but I have like 100 iron arrows right here. Oh, that's gonna... Okay.
Thank you.
I am going to go on a huge selling spree, selling items one by one in order to train. Mercantile is currently 54, so that's pretty neat. We should be able to, we'll probably level it up 2 times, maybe. Thing is, we could sell everything in our inventory one by one and level it up 2 levels. That's mercantile for you, so I'm gonna get around to doing that. It's gonna be painful, but keep an eye on that money amount. That's probably gonna go up because we have a lot to sell, so I'm gonna put myself through hell. I'll turn on some YouTube on the other monitor and just watch that while I'm doing this, so I'll see you when I'm done. I'm sorry, wrist. I'm so sorry. It wasn't as painful as I thought it would be, honestly. So as you can see, we got plenty of space in our bag right now. And all the arrows are gone. I think we leveled twice, right? I registered 2 level ups at least. Yep. All of those items gave me 2 levels of mercantile. Oh joy. But there we go. That's all done with. We have some more space now, and we can feel pretty good about things. Still a couple of things we want to sell off, and this chick doesn't actually have the gold to pay for it. But let's see if we can't find this book in the basement. On a bookshelf on the lower shelf. Guide to the Imperial City. Have I really managed to pass by a book like this? Let's read. On a basement bookshelf, one above the bottom shelf. That is interesting. That's one bookshelf. Do they have more bookshelves in here? Because I don't really see any proper bookshelves in this room. Unless... Oh, okay. One straight past it. Okay. Color on the Mystique. The First Hold Revolt's Mysticism book. Wonderful. Got that. Next up, we gotta go to Makna's books. And I believe Makna has a lot of gold to barter with. If I'm not mistaken, I think she has 1,200. So she might be worth checking out. And then afterwards, we'll go to the Fighters Guild. For now, though. Makna, I wanna see your book collection, dear Makna. Yo.
Books. I sell books. Go ahead. Look. Buy some.
Straight to the point. I like that.
Imperials hate Dark Elves. Dark Elves hate Imperials. Imperials hate that a no-name Lalu trader got made into a count. Andal Indurus doesn't help his case by having a prat for a son and a wife that dies in very suspicious circumstances. Our Dark Elves left Morrowind to get away from the church and state, and they don't like it when Imperials get all holy and patriotic with them. Of course, local Dark Elves tend to be money-grubbing, alcoholic lowbrows with little education or culture.
Oh.
Since I read a lot and speak well and don't drink brandy from milk pails, I guess I qualify as an Imperial. But on the whole, I like Cheydinhal's Dark Elves better than I like the Imperials. So, go figure.
You dumped a lot of information on me, honey.
There's something about Ragnar I just don't trust.
Oh.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
But she is an expert negotiator, so that must be said. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's so good that she's at the point where I don't think I could sell these things even if I really wanted to. Like, we could... Do I have anything I could test this with? Could I think you can give away regardless of the price. Just gave away a torch. That's a torch I'm never getting back. I'm so sad. Let's like sell an elven arrow.
I can't afford...
Yeah, so even though she has more gold to barter, her mercantile skill is so high that I can't get a good price for them either way. So I have to find somebody who's less good in mercantile.
Come back and see me again.
Could I absorb somebody's mercantile? No, I can't drain somebody or absorb the mercantile without it being considered an assault. But what if I made a very powerful spell and then calm them again by charming them, and then I also charm the guard as a result. I wonder if there's something to that method, if that could actually work out. But I actually forgot to buy the book. The whole reason we went into Makna's bookstore in the first place was to buy a book.
What can I do for you?
I want to barter with you.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Advances in lockpicking sounds about right. So let's just touchy.
Good day. Looking for some reading material?
I am.
You've come to the right place.
Now her disposition is good.
You need to make a better offer.
Oh, I thought this was fine. All right. Gimme.
That's just not...
Are you kidding me? Woman, come on. Okay. Chronicle of Sacrifice. Fire damage, 100 points in 20 feet for 2 seconds on targets, but also drain all of your stat 50 points for 30 seconds. What the heck? That's just crazy. Alright, bye-bye. I won't tell friends about you because you're too good. Whenever a merchant has that much gold, they're always really good at mercantile, so it doesn't even pay off really visiting them. Okay, so that was the First World Revolt, Advanced in Lockpicking, and we're just missing one more book from Cheydinhal, which is the Wolf Queen Volume 7, found in the Lord's Quarters in the castle, on the bookshelf to the right. Okay, we can do that. I think that means we should set a couple of spells up. Let's get the Blessing of the Grey Fox on 8, I think. Should serve our purpose just fine. And then we'll go find that bloody fighter skills. Let's see. We haven't really been all that much up here in Cheydinhal's castle. Ooh, actually, we should charm up the Count and buy a house. I mean, we have the money right now, so why not spend a little of that? Yeah. I'm down for that. Hey.
Hi there.
I am Andal Indaris, Count Cheydinhal. There is no more generous or just ruler in Cyrodiil, if I say so myself.
I want to buy a house in town. Actually, talk to me about the city.
Just look around. Is not Cheydinhal the model of civic rule? No, don't bow. I am just a humble servant of the people.
Okay.
It is fashionable to make fun of Bravil and Regulus Terentius. Personally, I think it is poor sport to mock the poor and disadvantaged.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, in fact, I do have a home for sale. It's a fairly typical Cheydinhal home. It's in decent shape, although largely unfurnished.
Only 50,000 golds? Huh, I'll take it.
My steward will draw up the papers for me to sign. Here is the key to your new home. You can find it in the southwest corner of the city. Oh, I almost forgot. Borba Grauzgash at Borba's Goods and Stores will have everything you need to make the place more livable. Sorry, but as it stands now, the place is fairly bare. Enjoy!
Alright, Budbra Grauzgash was actually the orc who gave us some destinations on the map a little earlier. She pointed out a couple of places we could go to have some adventures. So that's the Great Hall. Private quarters. Now we're talking, baby. Looks like we have to set invisibility back, because invisibility is not currently on the menu. Wow. Okay. Oh boy. Hey there, peeps. Let's see. Where are the Lord's quarters? Oh. Over here. Alright, let's see. Let's see, where's that spell that I said? Okay, he's right there. I have 10 more seconds of invisibility. I'll do it when he turns his... I love how I failed just when it matters the most. Great job, Dark. The pressure got to me. The pressure got to me. I just opened the door. Thank you. That was a little messy. Nice, okay. Let's have a brief look around the area. Yeah, let's get that there. Though if we have to unlock something in here, we're most likely gonna need this spell. Okay, so Real Brenzia, Ruins, Real Brenzia, boop, boop. Grab a couple of those. Figure out what goods are here. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Speechcraft skill. Come on, I just need one lockpick. One tiny little lockpick, just a tiny little lockpick. Oh my gosh, how would one get a lockpick? Maybe there's a lockpick in one of these barrels. Come on. No. Well, we will never know what is in there. Oh my, I think I kind of want to do a hunt for lockpicks right now in the castle. Or I don't, because I don't think we have a good sure. Just go back up there and not fail as miserably this time with that lock. Okay, this time I didn't break it on the bloody door outside, so that should make this a little easier. Chick chick. Next up. Look at how slow that goes. I think even the fastest at this pace is still doable. You cannot make a very hard chest and fill it with folded cloth, a paintbrush, and a quill. I will not allow that. I will not allow that. Are you kidding me? That's... Screw you. Screw you. I hate you. Alright, we got the book we came for, and that's officially all the books of Cheydinhal acquired. Now we just make our way back out. Nice to meet ya, fools. I'm going home. Wonderful. So, we just have one more thing to do in this shitty town. And of course, that will be the Fighters Guilds. Because it's only here in Anvil we can get contracts. As of right now. But that will change. That will change in due time. So both of them would have pointed me in the same direction. But of course, the orc who leads this guild branch is always so charming, so why not go talk to him, you know? Right, let's stop by Borba's Goods, I do believe. It could be a... Ganradel, hey, girl. How you doing? Alright, let's get ourselves some regular spells back to where they should be. I think we had like a... recruit spell down there. I think I usually had like a recruit spell down there, yeah. And then I had, of course, 8 as my torch hotkey. I won't have anybody tell me otherwise. Wonderful. Then we just need the Thornir's bargain. There we go.
Ask and...
Borba Grauzgash.
Oozgash.
Reith Lathandas seems to be back in town. Wonder where he was off to.
Stuck in a painting.
I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
We shall see about that. Those are probably lies. Let me see. She's a journeyman and she has 1,000 gold, so she might be just the kind of merchant we are looking for, actually. Let's figure out how far we can push her, because we might be able to sell some of our more
That's just not
heavy items here. 79. 80? Is that okay? I shall see. I just have to buy something I don't really want.
You're trying to drive me out of business.
Alright, she doesn't appreciate it when you try to buy her cheese for that price. My cheese! Still, the prices aren't great, but I need the glass battle axe out of my inventory at the very least. The boots of grounding, I feel like I can get a... No, let's sell those. Sell the boots of the unburdened. Orcish Cuirass, there we go. We need to get ourselves some more space here and stop being so hoardy. So hoardy, okay. We're such a hoardy girl. I'm gonna shut up now. I think that's what I want to sell, really. Yeah, those were the heavy items that were bothering me. Let's go... Let's see... Isn't Borba Grauzgash supposed to sell this? Or is there another... Maybe there's another one, because I think there's actually 2 merchants in this store, if I'm not mistaken.
Ask and I will listen.
Hey.
Well met.
He's not... No, I thought it was another merchant here. Hold on, let me look at the quest log here. Oh, of course, because when I reloaded the save, I never went and talked to the count. Hello. Duh. Okay, I gotta go back to the castle now. Alright, there we go.
Borba Grauzgaj.
Silly me.
I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
2,000 each. Holy heck, how much is this gonna cost me? Too much, that's what it's gonna cost me. Alright, so 46k right here. My money. My money! I'm so sorry. It needs to be done for the quest.
Excellent.
From 46k to 25. We lost about 20,000.
Come back and see me again.
Alrighty, girl.
Farewell.
Quest complete! Buying a house in Cheydinhal. Wonderful. Now let's go look at it. Is it the river view as I thought it was? Not quite sure.
May the wind be on your back.
Thank you. So kind of you. Cheydinhal fighter skills. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, hey Clancy. How you doing? Where's the orc? There he is.
What can I do for you?
Any contract?
You've got duties to attend to. First, though, you're ready for advancement.
Ah.
Looks like it's time for a promotion. Due to your performance, I name you Journeyman of the Fighters Guild.
Yay.
You're needed in Coral. Report to Vilena Daunting. She's got some duties for you to take care of.
Yay. So, the Fighters Guild does lead us to Coral.
Take care.
But the mission from Coral leads us to Skingrad. That's why I've said that the Fighters Guild mission leads to Skingrad. Because we'll now be going to Coral. That'll be almost next up on the map. So, we've done what we came here to do. We've talked to the Dark Brotherhood, accepted a new contract located in Coral. We have sold off a couple of goods that we got from the journey over here, and then we've subsequently spent all of that gold on buying and upgrading a house. So we're back down to a measly 25,000 gold, which isn't terrible by any stretch of the imagination. So what's next? Guys and girls, I propose that we may travel south down the Yellow Road, because we haven't really been over here a lot, and it would lead us back to Nocturnal Shrine so we can get the skeleton key, and also we can go check out Bogwater in the Renegade Shadow Scale quest. So we also need to turn in the quest in Leowin, so I feel like that would be a reasonable little stretch to go, and it's probably going to include quite a lot of adventuring. Let's just hope we can get the Hell Ride ability on the way there as well. But guys and girls, I've had fun today, and we are setting up for some great adventures in the next one, seeing as we now have so much more inventory space. So hopefully you are as excited as I am to continue this grand journey. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.